Hey 944 fans, Tim at CRE in San Diego. Wanted to share with you the unwrapping of a new project car. I actually acquired it last year. It's a car that I know well. I've known for like 30 something years, but I acquired it last year. Picked it up for a nice tidy sum of $1,000. Came with a set of Fuchs alloys and a set of cookie cutters, and I immediately sold the Fuchs off for $900, so the project's pretty much paid for. But let me have you take a look at this car. It's a pretty uniquely equipped car. It was owned by a doctor, one of my favorite PCA members, Vince Knaut. And we, like I said, we got it last year for $1,000. We're going to make an autocross car out of it to share the 944 experience with people. So come on, let's take a look at it. You can see it's sitting real low. It's got cookies on it right now. Alpine white, 83. Still has the manual sunroof, the manual steering rack, and let me show you a little bit of the inside. You can see the old stone guard on the windows here. I used to autocross against this car in the 80s, in the mid 80s. So it's got these massive BMW power seats. Still has an old 5-point harness in it. You can see it's the latch type, which I'm not a fan of. Got the harness bar across the back for the shoulder belts here coming up. We're probably gonna auto power equipment. Those can be re-webbed to have local auto power, by the way. Let's see the camera a second. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the interior here. Some of the stuff, it's got extra, you can see the center console, it's got extra gauges here for water temperature and oil temperature right there. A couple of 3 warning lights. I can see a light here, another warning light, something. It's got a couple manual switches on here, which may be for, we don't even know yet. Honestly, it could be for cool suit. It could be for a tranny cooler. The car was set up pretty custom. I've got 4 switches here, 2 of which are extra right now. So, and the thing got wet. You know, we got to open it up and dry it out. But it's got some pretty wild equipment on it, as far as you know, money being spent on the car for performance. So there's that interior, and look at these big old monster old school ADS speakers that I'm told are from a BMW sedan. We know the seats were from a big BMW sedan, but relatively sure of that. So let's take a look at the hood. Let's get this hood open. I'll show you some of the other stuff that might not be so apparent. So there's a K&N type air filter right there. We notice that immediately. And then another thing we notice immediately is the throttle cam setup. Look at this throttle cam. It's got a micro switch here. So when you reach, see that? So when you reach full throttle on that thing, it clicks the micro switch. What that was part of was a brake cooling system, so that when you got to full throttle on a straightaway, it would inject water from the windshield washer pump onto the brake rotors. How slick is that? Not something that I think I would want to do, but there's that. Look at this old strut brace. It's totally 80s, man. It's got the cross brace going across, but it also has members here that extend down at 45 degrees down to the longitudinal on this side, and over here going down outboard side of the headers down to that side. You can see a big old stainless steel braided hose here. Everybody knows what that's for. It's a big old oil cooler in the front. So it does have brake ducting that I've seen, and we're going to let's open at the back. We're going to take a look at the rear end and see what other fun tricks we got here. The body's overall in good shape. To the side, we're going to get this hatch open for you. Here, hang on that for a second. Takes the touch, right? The 944 Whisperer. You just, okay, I'm gonna put the lock on this side because the other side still has the switch on it. And what do we have in here? We've got a 1980s bra. It says Porsche on it. That's funny. Nobody wears those things anymore, but they're so period correct. There's the top of the air box. The carpet in the back here looks pretty good. These are side panels from the center console, some floor mats. What do you got? The cargo curtains are hopelessly extended, not retracting, obviously. There's a space saver spare in there. I don't see any. Oh, here's the jack right here. I don't see a jack handle. No, on this side. Over here we have a massive Blaupunkt CD changer. I don't know how many discs that contains. Who knows, there may be some discs in there still. There's some other stuff. Probably a rudimentary toolkit. Let's see what else is in here. Oh yeah, top-notch quality, straight from China. You probably snap the first time you try to use them. But anyway, it's just an added extra on that. We're going to put this car up on the lift and let's see what else. Oh, there was. That's what we were talking about a second ago, wasn't it? So we're discovering this car kind of like you are right now, and it was a great deal when I bought it, but we didn't really dig into it too much. There's the jack handle. There's a complete tool kit like that. Look at that. That's kind of fun. We're gonna put this car up in the air and see all the neat tricks and stuff that it has underneath. So we'll put it up in the air and let you know how that goes, okay? See you in a minute.